See me on the go. How are you? We are doing collective readings by astrology sign. Okay, so the new moon solar eclipse. Now, usually in times of the new moon, actually I'm not even going to say usually. In times of new moon, we are really looking at planting things, planting intentions, setting ourselves up for the month ahead. But we are in a solar eclipse time. Now, I know that it's really affecting the US more than it is actually affecting maybe New Zealand, but I really think that we're still feeling it because it's like the eclipse is happening across the United States, I think predominantly. But I think for us, very much so, we are still feeling these huge waves of energy. So if you guys have been feeling like really weird, emotional, I just feel like quite unsettled, you know? I mean, I felt so unsettled that I made myself go to the gym. Like I just felt like I wanted to go to the gym. Okay, I got this new red sports bra, so I think that probably helped. But if you have been feeling really unsettled and you've been feeling like the energy is very strong or your body, something's going on and you don't quite know what that is, then it 100% is the new moon solar eclipse energy. Now, this solar eclipse is also making a conjunct with the constellation or the star of Chiron, which is the wounded healer. So depending on where you are in your journey, whatever your star sign is, that's what we're going to find out today, there will be a wound that's coming up for each and every one of us that is going to be a bit triggered at the moment, and this astrology is really here. It's like looking at the wound will help you heal. So whatever the trigger is, please lean into it, okay? My card today was like, don't run away. This is not the time to run away. Don't run away. Hi, David. Okay, here we go. So before we get started, I'm gonna pull some cards today. Oh my god, it's so nice, right? I got this on special for like $1. Should I crack it? What should I do? I'm gonna squeeze it here for you. Love it. Love it. I love it. Is that the order? Yes. So we're gonna start with Aries. It's happening in the sign of Aries. Are there any Aries here? Because Aries, you're motherfucking impatient. So as a general rule, solar eclipse, not a time to feel petulant, not a time to feel like, not a time to be impatient. If you feel impatient, just hold it back. So I've gotten an energy-based reading, and ever since, literally, I have odd dreams and signs. And yes, that's the thing. By the way, if you're on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, please double tap that screen, share it with anyone you love. Oh my god, I love. Who was that person that just had the longest name? Okay, so this is the order. Oh, why can't I pin it? Okay, so it is it's a very heightened psychic time. You unfolded. David just said I had the same exact $1 egg, but you unfolded the foil. As you know, I did not. And then my siblings came over and asked for it, and I said no. Okay. So, thank you to David, because David really suggested that I have a schedule. So, I have beautiful purple unicorn, and I've got an online stopwatch, guys. In order for me to not completely go off track and keep on it, I'm going to have a timer. We're aiming for about 5 to 7 minutes per reading, but Purple Unicorn is going to help me keep on track. So please watch for your sun, moon, and rising. If you want to look up your birth chart, I would highly suggest Googling natal birth chart. But please drop in the chat what is your big three? What's your sun, moon, and rising? Oh my god, Ella, that's crazy. One of the dreams I had 2 nights ago was an unknown person bursting into my room telling me my neighbor died. That's so crazy. Did your neighbor die? And TikTok, if you could double tap that screen and get my likes up, I would love that. Share it with anyone you need. Okay, so let's go. We're going to start with Aries. So I've got the Cat Tarot deck. I've got the Rider-Waite. There's a Borderless Tarot, and I've got your favorite Oracle card. So we're going to do... I don't think that was chocolate. Sag, Sun, Virgo, Rising, Gemini, Moon. Keep on double tapping that screen if you can, my bubs. I'm just liking my own life. But if you would like to like my life, that would be really amazing. Everyone on TikTok. Okay, Dana, hello. Okay, David, put your big 3 in. Oh, love it. I'm getting better at doing this. Thank you, Purple Unicorn. Okay, let's start with Aries. Okay, Aries, this is fights. Oh my god. Hold on. And the same, I had 3 other dreams regarding me and my sister, brother, have said. Honestly, I feel like dreams right now, I'm just going to speak to this briefly. If you are dreaming crazily, you are really starting to pick up more. It could be premonitive, or it could be a premonition, or sometimes you're just plugging in to what is actually happening. So yes, pay attention to your dreams right now. I would say that's 100% the theme. Pay attention to your dreams. So this solar eclipse, we're looking at themes of what are your triggers, what is ready to be cleared, and also I want you to think about what was happening for you back in October 2023, because that was when the first eclipse, the series, we're in the second phase of the series of eclipses. We're in the corridor of eclipse, so we're in the middle a little bit. I think they're 3. Also, it's Mercury in retrograde, so you know, like, communication is going backwards, technical difficulties. I can't believe Restream is working here. So I'm streaming to YouTube and Instagram at the same time on this app when it wasn't working yesterday for my thing with Jerry. Yes, what was happening for you in October 2023? Tell me. Can you guys remember? Because what is happening in your life now is somehow connected to that. Okay, it's 8:50. I said let's get cracking into it. Hi YouTube. Hi those who are on YouTube. Hello Instagram. We are doing collective reading. Activate my camera every so often. Oh no, are you still recording? Oh yeah, I started recording again. Thank you. So Aries, the thing that we are really focusing on is make sure that you are making a decision with your intuition and try not to use it with your ego. Aries all got a big ego. Like, tell me if you think Aries got a big ego. Think of all the Aries in your life. Like, they're impatient, and someone said, like, out of all the signs, what is the most disrespectful sign? It is Aries. And I thought that was so funny. And as a fire sign, you know, Aries is a cardinal fire sign. I'm a fixed fire sign. I'm like, yep, they're probably like pretty disrespectful. But Aries, you know, like, kind of where you are in the world, like, if you feel like, if you need to make a choice, if you need to really decide for yourself, you know, in terms of who you want to be and how you show up in the world, then you really need to be thinking long term. So there's been a new long term option. And is this really what you want? Actually, the mask that you kind of present to the world, Aries, is this what you really want? Is this really how you want people to think about you in the long term? So the things that you are showing publicly, the way that you identify today is going to really be impacting the future. And it's also going to be impacting the way that you receive money. So there we go. Okay, 2 minutes. Doing well, doing well. Got the Aries energy. Okay, what is the theme, the new seed of intention that Aries needs to plant today? And they're crybabies. That's so true, TJ. Hey, Crystal. Okay, Aries. We are in work hard, but we are also in a season of learning to know exactly when to say what needs to be said. So I feel like sometimes everyone knows an Aries that they're so disrespectful, because when they think you're wrong, they will just tell you to your face. And it's kind of freaking rude. Like, they kind of just like, like, you're so wrong. You're so wrong and I'm so right. This is so cardinal Aries. And I feel like the Page of Swords reverse is really being like, you know, Aries, is a time and place. So what are you learning? Like, the intention for you is to really look at how are you communicating in a way that is uplifting to people. And, you know, like, how are you working hard on your, you know, like, how are you working hard on the way you communicate in your relationships? And Aries, I know that you feel like you are right, and okay, most of the time you are. But remember, sometimes it's all about the delivery. It's all about the packaging. Packaging it nicely, sandwiching it, you know, the sandwich might actually make things more efficient for you in the way, in kind of like whatever kind of result or whatever kind of effect that you want from that person. If you tell them straight to their face without packaging it or being nice about it or just like sandwiching them, when they like don't listen to you and when they don't take your advice and when they think that you're fucking disrespectful, I mean, look, in the name of efficiency, like, in the name of you wanting to get things done, sometimes it's better to really look at the way in which you are communicating what you know to be true. And also, Aries, remember that sometimes you are wrong and that's okay. Oh my God, I love that. TJ said, being a Capricorn sun, I always butt heads with Aries placements, but I know it's only for healthy. Yeah, I feel like the Capricorn is always like, I want to go, and then Aries is like, yeah, I feel like, and Aries is like, but I'm the first. And Capricorn's like, but I'm going to outlast you. Let's look at longevity, shall we? Let's look at truth. Let's look between Capricorn and Aries. Let's look at the true longevity of, you know, who's here for the long haul, Aries? So are you here for a good time or are you here for a long time? That is literally the question. That is so the question of your reading. Now, Aries, what is your superpower? Whew, poor Aries. They're going to make a choice. The theme for Aries is like make a choice. And and really balance out the way you're showing up in the world. Okay, Aries, the superpower is the outlaw reversed. Oh my god, I love this. I'm going to show this to my camera. Aries, the outlaw reversed. Aries sometimes have a very different way of doing things, and I so appreciate that. But I do feel like sometimes, I think the outlaw reverse reminds us that sometimes standing on the outside of society can be such a lonely place. Also, standing up for what you believe in, Aries, is going to be really important to you. But how you stand up for what you believe in, the ways in which you are really learning, again, communication, identity, the way you are learning to communicate things in a very eloquent way, in a way that is still true to your energy, is so important. I think it's about striking the balance between getting your message across in the most effective way and staying true to your true fire. And Aries really does do that thing where they come in hot and fast, you know what I mean? Like, and oftentimes we need to hear that fucking truth. But again, it's coming back to what are the ways in which we are doing things differently? What are the ways in which we are allowing ourselves to step outside of society? What are the ways in which that we are really allowing the outlaw in us to come back home? The outlaw is always running away from something, but what are we running to? Where are we finding the home within us, if that makes sense? So Aries, as much as y'all like to be the first, don't forget to come home to the truths and come home to like who you were born to be, and come back home. Okay, that's your superpower. Find that home in yourself. If people can't give you the validation, Aries, or people can't give you the like whatever you need, come home to yourself. That's the most important thing. Yes, come through, Amanda. I love that deck. Thank you so much. This is the Threads of Fate Oracle deck. Okay, hello. Kia ora. Painting the town yellow. Hello. TJ, you still here? Crystal, hello, my love. Okay, those on TikTok, please continue liking. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone who has just joined. We are doing solar eclipse readings by astrology signs. So I would definitely be listening for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And if you don't know anything about that, tell me and I'll tell you. If not, I ain't gonna waste time talking about it. How is that for time, Purple Unicorn? 7 minutes. We're doing good. Okay, let's go into Taurus. Where's my Taurians? David, I know that you are a Taurus moon, right? So that your moods and emotions. Any other Taurus placements here? Purple Unicorn, you're so amazing. Oh my god, you're so amazing. Okay. I love chocolate. I love chocolate so much. Okay. Taurus. So pretty, right? Oh my god. I love it. TJ, you're like, I'm like, mind my own business, but at the same time, don't forget about me as I want attention. Okay. That's my Virgo. Taurus. Where are the Taurians on this live? Give me a yell. Taurus moon. So David, for you, that would really probably mean that for you, Taurus is all about really just, it's your moods and emotions, the stability that you need. You know, your private self needs that stability, loves your comfort zone. I know you do. Okay, let's go. Taurus, this is happening in your 12th house of karmic relationships, your self-transcendence, your spirituality, transformation, ego, death, the repressed parts of oneself. So Taurus, if you feel like a lot of subconscious or unconscious things are like bubbling to the surface in terms of triggers, in terms of desires, your psychic downloads, you know, like this is what it's about. The theme for you is the 12th house, which is really, it's kind of about being in the spiritual realm and really like ascending. Oh my god, I just see all these tiny little flies in the corner of my, oh, that's so interesting. I'm gonna have to water blast you later on. Okay, so Taurus, come on out, money bulls, the abundance bulls. Okay, Taurus, so what is something that the universe needs you to pay attention to, something to look out for this month? Let's go. I'm gonna shuffle that properly. Oh, and I'm gonna start this timer. I love having a big timer on screen. Oh my God, Taurus, we're looking at abundance. We're looking at abundance. So David, for you, this is how you might feel abundant. How do you feel abundant? How does your private self really feel about abundance? So I love this. Our money bulls, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So I think really, like, especially in the 12th house, karmic relationships, self-transcendence, to get the 10 of Pentacles, which is really all about abundance and intergenerational wealth, intergenerational curses, intergenerational gifts. What are the things that we have inherited, Taurus? So right now, whatever's coming up for you in the solar eclipse, and especially this Aries season, I think, Taurus, you're really starting to clock the things that you have inherited that are starting to really impact your everyday life and also your identity. It's a spiritual thing. And I think for a lot of Taurians, they're looking up being like, whoa, like this relationship that I thought was just me making a choice, actually there is some sort of like karmic nature to it. There is some sort of there are some other forces at play that live through my blood, that also live and are affected by the things that I believe to be true about abundance, about the resource that is available for me, the gifts that I can use, and things that I've inherited. So I feel like that's really important for you. So I really want you to be aware of all of these things like that you've inherited. David, specifically for you, I'm going to talk to you because I know that you're on this, but like David, I guess like what I read from the 10 of Pentacles for your Taurus moon is really looking at how your emotions and like the way your private self, how not just how you feel about abundance, but what are the things, what are both the gifts and the wounds that you've inherited from your ancestry, from your parents, from your grandparents. Hey TikTok, yes, we're doing, when are we doing? I'm trying to get a reading done. J Love, yes, so I've got readings at the end in about an hour and a half, or an hour actually. But first, find out how the solar eclipse is affecting you based on your sign. Drop your sun, moon, and rising comment below and let me know. Come on, my earth siblings. Okay, so next for Taurus. So we've just done Aries, we're doing Taurus. Hey Tala, what are we doing? Oh, Aries, here we go. Sorry, Taurus, what are we, this is what we're planting the intentions of. It is the Queen of Wands. Taurus, okay, for you guys, this month, the intention is for you to spend a little bit more time with something, with your urges. What do you love doing, Taurus? I mean, apart from your comfort, but like, what is something that gets your fire going? I mean, this is so good for like a solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde in Aries, right? What gets your fire going, Taurus? What truly lights you up? Because I feel like this is something, there is something in this month and the astrology right now, Taurus, that the universe wants you to really pay attention to in terms of what makes you feel excited. Because I feel like from what makes you feel excited is going to come an opportunity of some kind. But universe really and spirit needs you to spend more time. It's like just spend a little bit, put aside time to really discover what that is. And then if you discover something that you kind of makes you feel a little bit excited, it's like a little urge, just go and do it. This is Aries season. It's time to just go and do the urge. What is the thing that you've been thinking of? Just do it. That's the most important thing. Taurus, sometimes y'all, in terms of your comfort, y'all just like, I could do it, but I'm lazy. So like, right now, Aries season, it's time to get out of your laziness and do the thing. Do the thing that you actually feel some kind of way about. Okay? Hello, triple single Lou. How are you? Cancer. Okay, wait for the Cancer, J-Love. Verena, hi. Singaporeans all come. Okay, we're doing collective readings by astrology. And if you would like to reserve your reading at the end, I've got 5 spots for readings. They are $20 each. Minimum donation. So, okay, Taurus. Verena, what's your sign? Triple single. Leonard, what's yours? Virgo, is it? We've got so many Virgos on here tonight. Okay, what is your superpower, Taurus? What's going to really help you through this solar eclipse if you're like, I don't know. Taurus are so on board that if it's about food, beauty, or money, they won't budge. Okay, what do we got? Nature, huh? Taurus, time to get off the couch and go spend some time in nature. Verena, this is for you lah. Hello. You came in at the right time, a bit late lah, like Taurus. Okay, Verena, you must spend more time in nature, okay? So you really, like, Taurus, it's time to get off your ass, get off your backside, and go and spend some time with nature. If you don't know what makes you feel excited, Taurus, spend some time in nature and do the hippie thing, because it's like where, says Verena. Verena says like where, you know why? Because she lives in Singapore. I don't know, go to Bukit Timah or go to MacRitchie, go and do a MacRitchie walk. Ayala, where to spend in nature. Bottle Tree Park, Yishun. I love the Bottle Tree Park. It's great. Bishan Park lah. I'm a Bishan kaki, right? Bishan Park. Go and see the otters, okay? So Taurus, spend some time with nature. And honestly, it's truly going to rebalance you and reconnect you to some sort of sacred, it's going to firstly calm your nervous system down, Taurus, because I feel like your nervous system right now is up here. Secondly, it's going to really help you spend some time. Like, as your nervous system comes down, you're going to get a little bit more creative. You're going to feel the urges. Spending the time in nature is really going to neutralize this for you and give you energy. So, I don't know where you are at, but like like if you're in Singapore, sister closed down their auto. Auto, there's a place in Bottle Tree Park, right? Go walk lah, jalan in nature. But now Singapore very hot, I get it. You know what? Spend time in nature. Go to Jewel. Go to the Jewel shopping center. The feng shui at Jewel shopping center with the fountain is very good. That time when I was in Singapore, I'm very tired. Then like Bishan, they're doing the upgrading. We all went to Jewel because the feng shui and the greenery and the nature, the fake nature was so good. Go graze the grass, is he? TJ, where are you tuning in from? Tell me. Remember, the body is just a vessel. Remember, the body keeps score. Remember to keep some fresh air. Remember to avoid parks late at night. Breathe. That's so funny. I love that. Can stand it? Yes. What are you talking about? You can go and sit. Go and sit at the stairs inside with the leaves and then meditate lah. It's like that. It's so great, right? Sagittarius, I love that. Hi, Edmund. Kia ora, papes. I am doing your collective readings by astrology sign. Edmund, what is your astrology sign? Triple single Lu. Go and find what else. You got your big three, your sun, moon, and rising. Have you been to Australia? Yes, I have. I've been to Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Okay, I'm going to go and close my window. Hold on. Okay, ayo, all these little flies coming in now. Okay. TJ, where are you tuning in from? Yeah, Google, are we still on Taurus? We've done Taurus now. Oh my god, 7 minutes. I'm doing well. Okay, what else is in for Taurus? Oh, Verena, I just spoke. Taurus, Taurus must make a choice. Taurus need to look at abundance. Look at how you feel about wealth. What are the things that you have inherited from your family in terms of both gifts and wounds, ancestral trauma. So Taurus is happening in your 12th house of karmic relationships. Oh my god, you're in America, Florida. I love that. TJ, did you find me on YouTube? Did you find me via my shorts? I love that. Oh my god, in America, Florida? Like, do you live near, I've been watching those videos where the short king, like, who's in Florida, like, captures the alligator in a wheelie bin. Is this true life? As someone who lives in Florida, can you confirm that there are alligators everywhere and that if you have a pool, you have to check the pool before you jump into it? I'm streaming from Auckland, New Zealand. Taurus gang, Juliana. Oh my god, who else is here? Taurus. Juliana, did you catch the Taurus reading? Can you give Verena an update? So Taurus, yes, it's all about your intergenerational, like your karmic relationships, what's coming up for you. I think Taurus, now, a lot of the things in your life, right, that are being triggered now, there is some sort of karmic relationship. There's some sort of ancestral. It's spiritual. So it's not so much logical, but there's some sort of logical thing. I don't know. Taurus, tell me, are you guys feeling like karma is here? Like, can you feel the effect of your ancestral ties? We're talking soul ties. Things that have been hiding from you. Oh my god. Hi, Hedy. Kia ora, Hedy. What's your astrology sign? Hedy, what's your astrology sign? And tell me where you're tuning in from. Okay. Very good. Okay. Who's next? Gemini. All the Geminis on here make some fucking noise. I'm a Gemini moon and Mars. Oh my god. There are gators everywhere. It's safe to stay on the coast, not inland. You're from Cali? You're Cancer. Alright, Cancer's coming up, Hetty. Stay on. Do you know your sun and your rising, Hetty? So you should also, you know. Gemini Venus. Ooh. Juliana, you must be such a flirt. Te aroha tete. Okay, I never met a Gemini who wasn't at least like a flirty kind of hoe. Americans, Gemini Moon Club. Last year my English teacher will keep barking like a dog and say that we turn her into a doggy. That's freaking funny. New Zealand, but I'm Singaporean. So Geminis, tell me, which Gemini is not flirty? Let's be real. Okay, Gemini, this is happening in our 11th house of groups, clubs, humanitarian ideals, community, friendships. The 11th house, I'm pretty sure, is ruled by Aquarius. So you're looking at community, friendships, your big ideals, like what you want to see, collective stuff in the world, okay? So Aquarius, the first thing we're going to say, poor Gemini and Virgo going through, yeah. So Gemini, thank you for reminding us, TJ. So Gemini, we are retrograding. You know, Mercury kind of rules Virgo and Gemini. So, and my Mars is in Gemini. So like trying to, it's actually, you know what, the Mercury retrograde, surprisingly for me, has not been so bad. I don't want to speak too soon. Well, I just made you laugh. Yeah, Edmund, I was back in the day. Yay! I've got a really old DSLR from my Catholic parents, and they don't know that I'm recording tarot videos on this, but it like stops recording every 30 minutes. Yeah, that's why I speak so fast. Can you also bark like a dog? I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. You're the worst. Yo, Mercury is my chart ruler. Your natal chart ruler. Shit, girl. Communication. No wonder you were talking about being blunt. Okay, let's go. Okay, 111, 112. Let's go. Okay, Gemini, what is something? It's like the little thorn in your side. Let's lean into this card. What is the trigger for you, Gemini? Let's see. Justice. Love it for you. By the way, this is the cat tarot. This is the cat tarot. It's a cat judge. It's a cat justice. And I love it because it's ruled by Libra. So the thorn in your side. Okay, Gemini, where you might be feeling things are unbalanced, it is also ruling call out or cut out. You know, like, I think Gemini, now is the time to really look at, like, it's a reality check. So Gemini, we're all kind of getting a bit of a reality check in terms of how things really are, where things might be unbalanced, and where we have been staying and holding on to the idea of potential. We're like locked in this idea that it's like, what are the things that we're holding on to because we think that they've got great potential, but then it's like 5 years later and you're still telling your friends that this motherfucker has great potential. We all been there, right? That must be a Gemini to say bark. They so smart. Lol. It was is this guy called Edmund who's like a student and he was always trying to make me laugh on TikTok, but like a dog. Do you know what I mean? Letting go, clarity. Yeah. And I think with justice comes the clarity. And the whole idea is that when you really get real with what it is, then you can change things. That's when the magic happens. And I'm saying this as much to myself about my relationship with money, guys. That's what it's about. It's about my relationship with money. Okay, I get it. I'm calling myself out, okay? This bitch loves to spend. I know, this is so good. Your TikTok just cut out. That's okay, you back here. I'm just saying that, like, this is about my relationship with money, and I get it. But you know, Gemini, I've gone over time for Gemini. I mean, there's so many Geminis here. So, Gemini Venus. Oh, yeah, who's the Gemini Venus? That's definitely about your love life. What are the things in your love life that are still, you know, potential? Tala, both. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Tala, what's your big three? Tell me. TJ, I know, right? My friend bought it for me. Juliana, yeah, what's going on in your love life, girl? Like, Jupiter Saggy. Triple single Leo. Okay, Leonard, go and Google. I will put Cafe Astrology natal chart, Cafe Astrology birth chart in Google. Then go and put in your birth date and time, and then you tell me your sun, moon, and your rising. Yeah, Juliana. And the question is, why do you move on fast? Oh, girl, Cancer's coming up. Scorpio sun. Oh my God, Tala, you want to be mysterious, but you're just so nourishing. Scorpio, Cancer, Cancer. Okay, I'm gonna go over time with this. Gemini, what are we planting? What's the seed? What is the seeds? I'm gonna shuffle that. You know what? I'm gonna do a good shuffle. Gemini, Libra, Cancer, big three. Oh, te aroha te te. Can you tell me which one is which? Oh, you don't have to actually. You know what? You don't know. Y'all don't have to, because I know that it's quite vulnerable to say that. But if you feel, okay, Gemini, the seed that we're planting, transformation. Oh my God, Gemini, the transformation is in the reality check. Okay, so we've got the Rider-Waite and we've got the transformation for you, Gemini, is in the reality check. Do you know what I mean? So the way through is not the way that you really, like for you, Gemini, the way through is not the way that you think it is. And I think oftentimes, Gemini, we kind of like, we are moving so fast that we move so fast. So like Gemini, when we feel like this is the way, we like go. And it's Aries season, Mercury retrograding. So just remember that by really giving yourself time to be like, what is ready to change? Like, what do I need to let go of? What is the clarity? What is the change that I need to make in my life? What is the way I need to get myself in alignment so I, Gemini, can go from potential to realize the full realized win. So Gemini sun. So the transformation, that's where the transformation is. So remember, Gemini, like, I mean, I feel like the Eight of Swords is really great for this in terms of like Gemini, in terms of we're really going through transformation. And you know, personally, I'm going through a financial transformation. So you know, that's how it is. Okay, and Gemini, what's our superpower? When we feel completely depleted, what is the superpower that we're coming back to? Oh, 2 cards. Reflect. 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 Ascension. I love this. Ascension. Reflect and ascension. Okay, so 2 things. Remember that whatever work you're doing on is truly the way that you're ascending, Gemini, the way that you, I mean, this is in our 11th house of like, you know, like this is in our 11th house of like community, ideals, friendships. The more that we keep our vibrations high and we really start looking at the big picture and what we want and how that big change that we so desire in the world starts from us. It starts from the change that we do. The change that we make in our life will be reflected in the lives around us. You know, they always be like, you know, it's true, be the change you wish to be in the world. But here's the other thing as well, is that I feel like all the time sometimes, especially with that Justice card, right? Sometimes we think that we want to change people. But we forget that the biggest like marker of change, or the biggest encourager of change, is the individual transformation. You, like, in a way, you can't change nobody. You really can't. It is a myth that we can change that. Do you know what I mean? Saggy, Sun, Moon, Virgo, Mercury, Sag. Wow. Oh, sorry, Hedy, can I repeat that? Yes. If you Google just like birth chart, Cafe Astrology, you'll find out your Sun, Moon, and rising sign. And that's it. So, honestly, I really want your, so Geminis, we are focusing on ourselves and not others. And when we start to get stuck about what's happening in the world, come back to yourself and realize that the world needs high vibration people who love themselves to affect change. A lot of the social activists I know, especially in the Asian circles, oh my God, they are bitter. They are burnt out. Do we want, like, is this how we want to change the world, by being bitter and burnt out and feeling helpless? And then we go out and do our humanitarian work, and then we come back and take it out on all our friends and family because they don't understand, because we don't understand, because we ain't doing our own work. No, that is not the vibe. I really am so passionate about this. Like, my Gemini is coming out, right? Like, I'm so passionate about people. If we really want to change what's going on in the world, you gotta raise your vibration. We gotta raise our vibrations. We gotta make sure that our vibrations are high. We gotta make sure that we are zoned in on what we're doing. And we gotta make sure that we are working from a place of intuition and not like ego. Because a lot of social activism is just ego. The policing that people do is ego. One of my friends hit me up and she was like, you know, I haven't seen all of your stuff, but I don't know, I don't see you posting about Palestine. And I'm like, I literally post about it all the time and I talk about it in my videos. But like, bitch, you calling me out, that's about you. That's not about me. Do you know what I mean? So like, the ego. Let's drop the ego. Do it from a place of love. Not from a place of, okay, look, if you're doing it from a place of, I better do it, if not everyone's going to hate me, sure. But like, I really think that doing the work to come back to ask ourselves, what do we really care about and what are we aligned with? And what is the best way in which we can show up for the people that we love in our lives? That is really what's going to change the world. As opposed to just like doing everything out of ego. Anyway, I'm going on a rant. There we go. 10 minutes. You know what? I'm glad. Okay, kia ora Buckbase. My name is Amanda Grace Leo and I am doing your tarot readings by astrology sign tonight. If you would like an individual reading, the last 5 minutes, I've got 5 slots for individual readings, individual questions. They are $20 per question. So go to my link in bio, go to ko-fi.com/graceandtarot if you would like a reading. And if YouTube, you wonder where that is, let me know. Ooh, so yeah, we're going on to Cancer. Free Palestine. Cancer. All the Cancerians say hi. Te aroha tete. Thank you. You're so welcome. Remember, the body is just a vessel. Remember, the body keeps a score. Cancer. All my Cancerians, where you at? And it's time for a chocolate break. This is not sponsored by Cadbury. This is sponsored by The Warehouse because it had them for $1. Cancer and okay. Mars. The planet of Mars. Whatever your Mars placement is in. Okay, let me put it this way. Oh my God, Hitty. Kia ora, thank you. Lovely to connect with you. Hitty, have you found your big 3 yet? Cafe Astrology. Okay, so Cancer Mercury. Okay. If you are a house, okay? If you are a house, your living room is like your sun sign. So imagine your body, like you are a house and your body, in your body, your living room is your sun sign. Your bedroom is your moon. The ascendant or your rising is like the outside of the house. It's like how you show up in the world, your social mask. Mercury is like your study room. It is the place where you communicate, where you learn, how you think. So I like to think that your Mercury is like your study room or like your business room. It's your study. It's where you do your work. It's where you learn. It's where you take business calls. It's how you communicate with people. Oh, thank you. And your Mars is like your gym. It's like your exercise room. You know, it's like the aggression, like where you get things done. It's all of that shit. So yeah, your Mars is like, your Mars is the get shit done room, which is like, to me, like a gym, I guess, you know, like gains. I did go to the gym and I am getting the gains all over it. Gains. And then your Venus is like your pleasure room. It's like your playroom, like how you experience pleasure, like, you know, like whatever you like, where you just like listen to music, where you chill out, where you're creative, all of that kind of stuff. Cancer is my opposite sister sign. It is, isn't it? Okay, Mars Capricorn. Okay, so the Cancer Mars probably is like the way that you communicate. Mars, the way you get things done is just very Cancer. I don't know. Actually, that's a good. Venus Leo, same bitch. Venus Leo, I want the best. If not, I ain't gonna have it at all. Okay, Cancer. Let's start the timer. Okay, Cancer. 10th house achievement in the world. Okay, Cancer, this is happening in your 10th house of your achievement in the world, your public life, your work your life work, your career, your vocation. Oh my God, Leo rising. I love that, Hedy. What's your moon? Leo rising, girl. That's you and me, girl. Okay, so Cancers. Yeah, it's all about your, it's like how you show up in the world, your like worldly achievements, but also just like your life work and your vocation. I like the term life work because so many times like we talk about jobs, but actually what is our work in this life? Like what is our life work? It's like life partner, life work. To me, there's a connotation of a deeper meaning of what we really offer to the world, what we put out there that can be of use and help to someone in whatever way or possible. Do you know what I mean? So, Cancer, let's go. 10th house. What is something, Cancer, that we need to... What is the triggers that are coming out? What do we need to be aware of? Let's go. King of Swords. Oh my God. King of Swords. The little cat tarot reversed. Should I put it upright for y'all? Yeah, like what is your purpose? I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, King of Swords reversed. Cancer, the trigger is coming up for you. What you need to pay attention to is all the ways in which you stop yourself from saying what you feel. You stop yourself from speaking the truth because you are so worried that, you are so worried that someone's going to judge you, or you're so worried you're going to hurt someone that you like suppress what you need to say. This Mercury in retrograde and Aries season, yeah, we got to slow down, but I really feel like Cancers, maybe you're getting really bothered right now by all the things you didn't say or didn't do because you were too busy wanting to nourish others. You were too much in your, and sometimes it's because you're so, like when you're so emotional, right? Sometimes you don't even have the words to articulate that. But really right now, the universe wants you to focus and pay attention to what truly needs to be said that you ain't saying. Moon rising Gemini. Interesting. So what is really like Cancer for you? Like the King of Swords is always a call to leadership, I feel. This is about leadership. It is about what you say having an impact on people around you. And Cancer, we need you right now to speak up and come back to your truth. Now, this is very true because this is all about your public life, your life, work, and career. So this is really interesting, right? Your 10th house. How are you bringing your authentic self and expressing your authentic self in the workplace, in your career? How does your life work reflect who you are as a person and what you want to offer to the world? What are the ways in which the universe is calling you to step up, Cancer, and to really get in alignment, whether that's like in your like everyday 9-to-5 job, in your part-time job? What are the ways in which that can be alignment to your purpose? Because as much as I want to encourage everyone to just like quit their boring job and like go and do something that really, I want to recognize that that's not possible, but that doesn't mean you can't bring your life purpose to your job as well. So, but the theme, Cancer, is like speaking up, speaking the truth, saying the truth, being a leader. Because when you speak and say the truth, you never know, Cancer. Here's the thing. Sometimes when you speak the truth, Cancer, it gives room and space for someone else to speak up. So just say just say you need to like, just say you've been suffering some bullying or someone's been violating your boundaries at work and you're so scared to speak up because you don't want to rock the boat. You never know who else is experiencing this, and you just speaking up is going to open the door that they can come forward. And then before you know it, that person gets fired. Yay! Zen, please pay now me. Thank you. 8043. Yep, Zen, come. Cool. $20. Please pay now. Ideally. Thank you. 804. I'm gonna... Oh, you got it already? Not. Oh, 27. Oh, got link in bio, right? Can do that. Aya, better not type lah. Later I type wrong number, how? Walao. Okay. Yay, okay. So, 4 minutes. Here we go. Cancer, what is something we want to focus on? We need to focus on resting. It is time for a mental break. It is time to take a break. It is time to chill the fuck out, Cancer. And literally, it's time, like, if you need to go on a holiday, Cancer, go on a holiday. But whatever it is that you've been obsessing about, how can you give it some space? You need to rest. So if there's something that you've been wanting to say, or something that's been really triggered because you didn't say it, the best thing you can do is just let it go for now. Let it go and let there be space around it, because I guarantee you that when you come back, Cancer, when you re-engage with this, you're going to feel a lot more space and peace. So allow there to be a little bit of peace and acceptance around whatever it is. And you can do that by literally giving your mind a break. So go do something else. You need to, like, every time it comes up, you need to use the senses to disrupt it. Do you know what I mean? So Cancer, I think that's really straightforward. So Cancer, we're also looking at how the public and work life is in balance with our physical and mental body. Remember, like, high vibrations is a holy triangle of mental, spiritual, physical. You know, so all three. The Four of Swords is like, right now the mental and the physical body need a lot of rest. So if Cancer, if you feel like you're spiritually struggling, you need mental and physical rest. You need to do whatever you can to take a break, go for a walk, like literally go for a fucking walk, and literally like have your boundaries at work. That's really important. I want you to have, I feel like actually for you, Cancer, this is all about the boundaries that you have with you and your work life. Oh my God, Zen, thank you so much. K-Money, kia ora. Okay, Zen, I'm going to add you to the list. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, Purple Unicorn, can you just write it down for me? Zen. Just, okay. Sacred sexuality. This is Cancer's superpower. So Cancer, the crab, Cancer, what do you come back to when you feel completely depleted? It is your sacred sexuality. Oh my God, Cancer, no wonder the universe was like, take a break, have a Kit Kat. Self-pleasure time. Get connected to your sexuality. So Cancer, basically your superpower is your sacred sexuality, because creativity also lives in your sexuality. Get connected to that. But if you don't stop, if you're working all the time, Cancer, and you don't give time for your mind and your body to have a break, how the hell do you think you're going to get in touch and reap the gifts of your sacred sexuality? Do you know what I'm saying? Make time to have a little bit of self-pleasure time. Make time to experience pleasure. And it doesn't, like, you know, we always think it doesn't have to mean like sexual pleasure. Pleasure comes in all sorts of forms. So whether that's like having nice sheets, or going for like making sure that your feet are on the grass and that your feet are feeling earth and tethered, you know, it's about sensation. So when I say pleasure, I don't mean like go and have sex. You can if you want, but be safe. But like, you know, you can just experience pleasure in different, any way that you make time for pleasure, Cancer, is really, it is like literally rising the vibrations of your sacred sexuality. You're investing in it, and it's going to deliver. If you're not sexually active like me at the moment, it's going to go all into your creativity. So that's very good. Honestly, you know, they used to say abstinence is the best form of contraception. I was raised Catholic, if you can't tell. But you know, abstinence is really the best form of like being fucking creative. Like, I don't know. That's not true for everybody, I feel. So, I mean, if I'm abstinent, it's just because I haven't met anyone good enough to sleep with yet. That's the truth. That's the real truth. I mean, this period of abstinence. Okay, how are we doing? Hello everyone, my name is, I'm your big titia, Amanda Grace Leo, and I am here, I'm here to do your readings by astrology sign. We're in solar eclipse energy at the moment. How we all feeling? Vibe check. We're up to Cancer. Next is Leo. So all my Leos, give me a yell. Hetty, are you still here? Leo. And I've got 5 slots for individual readings and individual tarot questions at the end. So it's a minimum $20 donation. So if you'd like to go and reserve your slot, I've got 4 slots left. Please go make your donations, link in my bio. Purple Unicorn said, I thought not being sexually active impacts on creativity. Okay, so what's really interesting is we always think about sexuality as having to be sexually intimate with someone. You know what I mean? That's so not true. Like, self-pleasure is such an important part of our sexuality, like how we pleasure ourselves. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no, not at all. I have actually found, like, I'm gonna be real with you guys, that really cutting out that toxic dick out of my life has really allowed me but I'm still I'm doing self-pleasure. I'm, you know, spending time by myself, doing my thing, you know, doing my, like, pleasuring my body. That's done more for my creativity than any of those toxic dicks. Oh my god, toxic dick. Toxic dick just messes up your creativity. Even the ones that you're just casually seeing. They're fucking with your juju. The pH levels of your vajayjay. They gotta be true, eh? So honestly, yeah, I stopped. And you know what? A toxic dick came and saw me yesterday, like, as a friend. Hasn't talked to me in 6 months, but, you know, wanted to catch up and was in the area. So I said, okay. And then, now I'm like, no. And then I saw him, and even just as a friend, talking to him. He's fine and nice, but I was like, nah, I don't even want you as a friend anymore. Like, I love you, but your vibrations are too low. Bye-bye. Okay, Leos. I am a Leo. My last name is Leo, actually. I'm a Leo sun, rising, Venus, Mercury. All the Leos on here, make some noise. Hitty. Oh, TJ said, not a Cancer, but I find pleasure in fresh new sheets out of the washer dryer. There is no better feeling. Amen. Okay, I'm sorry, like, everyone on here needs to be leaning into their pleasure. You don't need to be a Cancer right now to enjoy the smell of fresh linen and the feel of your clean feet on fresh linen. Oh my god, guys, I love it. My sheets are, I got white sheets from, like, Lewis Cotton. What? Lewis? Who the fuck is Lewis Cotton? Lewis Cotton. Oh, your Vedic rising sign is Leo. I love that. Okay. Girl, I will. You don't need to encourage me. Okay, Hitty. Your rising. For those who are here, check your sun, moon, rising. Your rising is how you show up in the world. It's also like kind of like your social self and people's first impression when they meet you. So actually, Hitty, this pertains to your social self. Yeah, you'd be a Cancer rising. Who, me? Or Crystal? Okay, so yeah, would be. Oh, actually, that makes sense. Okay, Leo, this is happening in our 9th house of our search for meaning, our higher learning, travel, religion, philosophy. Any Leos here traveling at the moment? Because I hear it's a really hard time. I mean, Mercury's in retrograde. We're in eclipse season. My healer is like, you're not allowed to go anywhere. You have to have your... She's like, you got to keep your butt firmly on your chair. I want to be in Singapore right now. I want to be in Singapore. I want to be connecting with the... I love Singapore. And my parents were like in Europe. Okay, so we've got Leos. So, but really this is about higher learning. It's about what we really truly are. Yale, hello. Is your healer in New Zealand? Yeah, she's on Zoom. Hey Yale, what's your greetings? What's your astrology sign? What's your big 3? Drop them below. We're doing readings by astrology sign. Okay, Leo. So, higher learning. If you guys are, how are you learning more? How are you really like for me, I'm learning a lot more about astrology right now. It's crazy. It's great. I've started like, I've really started looking into really, I'm really starting to learn more about the details of astrology, which has been really great for me. So Leo, this is happening in our 9th house of spirituality, search for meaning, travel, philosophy, religion. Oh my god, you're a Scorpio? Stay tuned, Yale. I'm going to do Scorpio. We're only on Leo, so we'll be in Scorpio in about, I think, about 20 minutes. Okay, Leo, so I'm going to start the timer now. Leo, what is something that we need to... What is the trigger that is coming up for us? Leo moon. Oh my god, I love that. So did you actually just travel to... Like, did you... TJ, did you travel specifically to watch the eclipse? Or you're in Texas? Like Austin? Or like Arizona? Leo, this is the thing that we need to look at. The Hermit. What is our triggers that we need to look at? Okay, I get it. It's like, Leo, so the thing that we need to pay attention to is what are the ways in which we're staying in the present. I think things, right, like, I don't know, I won't speak for myself, but as a Leo right now, I am getting motherfucking triggered. Like, I guess my triggers are coming up about what's going to happen, like 4 or 5 months down, or what if it's always like this? Or what if 4 or 5 months down nothing happens, or nothing comes of all the effort that I'm doing right now? And the Hermit is really, the little cat Hermit, oh my god, it's a kitty, is reminding us that we don't need to know how it is gonna happen. Yes, I'm a Leo sun and rising. Hey, Bowsy Poop, I'm using the deck that you gave me, Christabel. Like, we don't need to know how it's gonna happen. We just need to have faith. The hermit needs to trust the inner compass. The inner compass is not going to lead us astray. So, Leo, the most important thing is for you to stay in the present. You focus on A and B. Don't worry about how you're going to go to C, D, E, F, G. This is what the hermit's about. It's about complete trust and staying in the present and literally paying attention to what you are doing now and what is the next thing that you got to do. It's so cute. Everyone, this is Christabel and she gave me this deck. So thank you, Belsy Pooh. I miss you. Okay, Leo, so that's the little thorn in our side. That's the little trigger. That's what we need to pay attention to. Pay attention to doing all the work that you need to do in this moment. And do it well. Oh, show up for that well. And then, Leo, shit. Okay. Okay. Leo, what are we planting intentions of? Not being over, like Four of Cups. It's about making time, saying no, clearing our plates, making time to process our emotions, sit with our emotions, being vulnerable. Strength is vulnerability. This card is ruled by Leo. So Leo, Knight of Wands. Okay. So I'm gonna read these three. I'm gonna read these three cards together. So really, I really feel like Leo, for us this month, the intention is all about moving forward with the urges with courage, even when it's difficult. And I think really the Four of Cups is here to ask us, what are the ways in which we need to make more room on our plate to experience more? Life is going to start moving us forward fast, Leos. And it's going to go real fast. And it's going to require a lot of courage and bravery. It's going to require you to step up and be vulnerable. So we need to be making sure that we are making space in our heart, in our emotional life, and spiritual life to handle it. We need to be making sure that like our nervous system can cope. We need to be, so it's about doing the things and getting the routines in that are really going to support us moving forward with the best speed, with the speed that the universe wants us. Because right now we are staying in the present, but then when the universe pushes us to go, we're going to have to go. You know what I'm saying? So Leos, if you're on here, like anyone who got Leo rising, this is how you're like, you know, and TJ, you know, yeah. And I like, yeah, you got Leo placement, right? Also, this doesn't have to be for your sign for you to claim it. But like right now, it might be slow, but let me tell you, things are going to pick up. And at that point, the universe is going to be like, what is the space that you have made? What is the capacity you have for me to bring you to the next level? So the work we're doing now, the studying, the calming of the nervous system, saying no to things that don't align with us, and focusing on what does align with us, and focusing on doing the work that we need to do and do well, that is going to create the space for the bigger, the better, the bolder, what universe has called us to. Love that for us, Leos. And then when we feel completely depleted, Leos, what is our, oh my god, yes, the Revolutionary. Oh my god, Leo, we got this quite recently. The Revolutionary. I love it. The Revolutionary. Okay, so Nicola, how are you? The Revolutionary is all, remember that sometimes we just got to be brave, and we got to stand outside of the crowd, and we got to lead. Even if there's no one behind us, if we truly believe that this is where we need to go, we need to do it. What are the ways also, Leos, how are we revolutionizing the way we feel about ourselves? Because it starts from inside. Sometimes we want the change to happen outside, but again, same call as Gemini. Oh my god, Leo, you know, Leo Sun, Gemini Moon. The call starts from inside. The way you need to see yourself, Leo, we need to love ourselves, not just from a place of ego, because Leos do that, but a place of real like love and worth. And Leo, we can tap into this. The ways in which you have the courage to love yourself so radically, when everything in the world is telling you to hate your body, to be like, no, I'm not going to hate my body, I'm going to love my body. That is the revolution. When everything in this world is telling you that you need to lose weight, and you go, no, I'm not going to lose weight. I'm going to resist that. I'm going to choose to love my tummy. And I'm going to choose to see myself as the most beautiful woman. And I'm going to do that work and commit to that work of loving myself and not conforming. That's what it's about, actually. Because we always think that conforming is going to make us feel happier, but it never does. Says this bitch who's you know what? I've lived and died by my lash extensions. I'm going natural because I got to get some photos taken and I can't have lashes on them. So, you know, like the revolution, it's like the revolution starts with you. The revolution starts with how you love yourself radically and the way that you allow yourself to be different and you resist the dominant narrative. It's going to be really hard to be a revolutionary if you want to conform. I mean, I get it. So yes, amen. That's it, Leo. Okay. Oh, I didn't even do a timer. Self-love. Yeah, self-love, self-respect, and self-awareness. I feel like it's all about the self, like, what's her name? The Body is Not an Apology. She's American. Sonia Renee Taylor talks about what is the reclamation of who you are as a person. It's colonization that taught us that all these things like being fat, being darker skin, all of this shit was not okay. And then they like Hollywood and media to sell us stuff, had a dominant thing. But like these things were not in our ancestral line when we were born. Like back in the day, these beauty standards didn't exist. So you're reclaiming your original beauty that you were born with, kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to move on. Virgo, where are we at? David, are you here? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgos, make some noise. Virgos, make some noise. Yeah, the social media norms. Honestly, good time. Yo, guys, it's a good time for a social media cleanse. I say that as I'm live streaming on social media. I love it. Okay, Virgo rising. Love it. EE says hi. Hi, E. Belle, what are you doing in Melbourne? 10:03 Virgo. 10:03. Scorpio, don't worry, Scorpio is coming in 20 minutes time. Okay, Virgos. David's like, hello. Okay, Virgos. This solar eclipse conjunct with Chiron, the wounded healer, is Virgo. Hey, Belle, you Virgo rising. Is it? What's your moon? Belle is Capricorn, is it? Yeah, Belle is December Capricorn, right? Okay, Virgo, this is happening in your 8th house of sex, death, rebirth, transformation, growth, and change and intimacy. So it's all about the transformation. It's about sex, death, rebirth, the cycle, how you transform your intimate relationships. And Virgo, what is something that the universe... This is so exciting for you, Virgo. Yeah, the 6th house, the 8th house, sorry. Of course, 8 being... Hi, ZNKO. Oh yeah, Taurus moon, correct lah, are you? ZNKO, Singaporean, are you? No. Okay, Virgo, this is something that this is the trigger. This is something that the universe wants you to pay attention to. The world. Okay, Virgo, I love this. Okay, Virgo, there are certain things that are coming full circle in your life right now that have something to do with something that happened in October 2023 and the cycle before that. Zenko. I love it, Zenko. Hello, Zenko. So, Virgo, the world. If there are certain things that are coming up for you now, Virgo, that are really triggering to do really with sex, death, rebirth, transformation, growth, and change, your intimate relationships, let's talk about. Do you know, like your really intimate romantic relationships, sexual relationships, your own personal transformation. There is a belief that you have that you might have planted that is now manifesting. So whatever you're experiencing now is a manifestation of something that happened back in October and before that. So my question is, Virgo, what is it truly? What are the promises you need to really deliver on? Am I going to see the solar eclipse today? I'll try after this, but I don't know if I can see it from here. Zenko, are you in Singapore? Okay, so what are the promises that you made to an earlier version of yourself, Virgo, that you need to honor? What are things that a younger version of Virgo wanted and forgot? It could be things to do with the things that you wanted in your partnership. Or consequently, how are things that you... Actually, what I want you to think about, Virgo, is what are the things that an earlier version of yourself wanted in your romantic sexual relationships and your relationship to yourself you really thought you wanted this thing, and then you made a vow to a partner that represented this thing. Because I feel like, even though, you know, when we break up, Jerry always says this, words are spells. We make all these vows, but then when we break up, we don't actually formally say, like a divorce, I release you from this vow. So let's look at your exes. Let's look at the people you used to sleep with. Who are the people that you're still tied to? Because in some way, they're kind of, maybe some of your triggers right now might be coming up on that. So the promises you made to them, that maybe you couldn't deliver because you had to part ways, and that's okay, that's life. But maybe there is some cord cutting that you guys need to do. So you need to write letters to these people that might be also visiting you in your dreams. They might be coming up. You might be dreaming about them. If you're dreaming about them, definitely write a forgiveness letter and burn it. Or Philippines. But I don't know the language as good as. Cool. Are you a therapist? No, I'm a tarot reader. Zenko, what is your astrology signs? Do you know your sun, moon, and rising? I think it's 6:30 a.m. in New Zealand, Tuesday morning, the eclipse starts. Oh my god, I love it. Your other Earth siblings, my bestie are Virgos, I love them. Yeah, I'm not going to be awake at 6:30 a.m. I didn't even see that. I must caveat, I'm not a therapist, but I am your big tete, your big ate, your big older sister. So, soul ties need to be cut, Virgo. That's the theme for you. What are the promises that you made to ex-lovers that you didn't, and that's okay. But now it's time to remember them and release them, cut them. Because they really need to, even though you might not mean them anymore, these things still live in the air, of course, right? If we believe that curses can be, what are curses? Do you know what I mean? Like, if we believe in curses, then we gotta believe in the words that we say manifesting. Okay, so Virgo, what is the intention that the universe wants you to plant? The Chariot, moving on. Virgo, we are graduating, we are moving on. We are up leveling, we're getting to the next level, and we're offloading all the baggage. I love it. It's all coming through. So Virgos, I really feel there was no romantic relationship since October 23. Yes, David. I think there was one cycle before that. So I will Google it. But it's also like I think the last 7 years. But yeah, just review your partnerships and things like that. So Virgo, I really feel like there's some unconscious baggage that needs to be cut. And when you do, and when you start to review the promises that you made but never delivered on, and that's okay, and you forgive the person and you release the person from the promises you made and the promises they made, you're going to get to the next level. Who are you? I am your big tete, Amanda Grace Leo, also your big sister, if you don't know what tete means. So the Chariot, it is time. The universe wants to push you on to your next stage. It is time to go, but you can't go to your next stage with the baggage. So it is about really reviewing what is the emotional, spiritual, sexual baggage that you also carry with you. I feel like it's also about sexual baggage. So Virgo, time to do some cleansing, decluttering of your sexual baggage, and forgiving, and all of that good shit. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Leo, Moon, Leo. Okay, all right. Hey, Lin, thank you so much. Kia ora, papes. My name is Amanda Grace Leo, and I'm doing your tarot readings by astrology sign. I have 5 slots for private readings at the end. It's $20 per slot. So if you would like to reserve a slot, I've got 4 left. Link in bio. All right. So Virgo, when you feel completely lost, what is your superpower that you're going to come back to? Again. Sacred sexuality. Oh my god, did I not say, Virgo, that it's about sexual baggage? Oh my god, look. It's all about sexual baggage. Okay, so it is time to review all the things that you'll feel about sex, your sexual partners, cutting ties with people that maybe you had sex with once and they never saw again. This is crazy, right? I know. So Virgo, I love that. Kia ora, Lin. How are you, Lin? Where are you? It's nighttime now. Okay, Virgo, all about your sacred sexuality. How is it impacting you? And I think for you, Virgo, I really want you to go like spiritual. I really feel like the work for you, Virgo, in terms of reclaiming your sacred sexuality is like it's taking some time to really to just sit in your body and ask your body to show you. And I know that can be really confronting for a lot of people, but if you just sit in quietness with spirit and your body will tell you. Actually, it will start to give you little hints about where the wounds are and what are the things that need to be cleared. And even if you don't know exactly who or what needs to be cleared, you can do a general cleansing ceremony. I think that would be very good for you. So Virgo, it's time to really review your the sexual baggage. And also, you know, sometimes, you know, when we've been intimate with different people, you know, I'm like that as well. We carry their energy with us if we don't cleanse it. If we don't either see someone to cleanse it or conduct or do the cutting ceremonies. If you don't know who specifically to cut, then I would just write a general letter to all the people you've been intimate with. Say thank you, sorry, and I release you, and burn it. Because you never know how some of these bonds and these ties that were made when we performed a very intimate act, we might feel like our mind might have said they're not in our lives anymore and that we need to like move on, but our body remembers. And also there's a spiritual tie, and we just don't know. Like, it's really hard to know like who we're still spiritually tied to in that sense. So I really think it's quite important, Virgo, that we kind of do this cutting work. It's really important, because I really feel like I will burn some sage. It's all linked. Yeah, okay, I love this. Burn sage, but guys, I must say that burning sage is not enough. Burn the sage. You should burn the sage. But I think also what's really important is like doing some sort of, I think David, you know like, I think burn it. Yeah, burn sage, burn a letter, do something really symbolic that's a little bit differently out of your norm, that's going to release you. Yes, I think that's so good. Yeah, no, we're not going to go backwards. I'll sage my area. I love it. Is that like a yoni steam? I ignored it. Yes, that is what I mean. 100%. I ignored it because I don't feel tied to him, lol. But also the people that we still feel tied to, and that still, you know what? Like for me, I mean, I don't have my Virgo's in Jupiter. Jupiter's a planet of expansion, right? But like I think that's important. Yeah, burn some sage, do some cleansing and cord cutting. It's time to cut some cords, babes. The Leo in me is like burn everything down, the person included. You know what, TJ? I'm the same. You know when someone like real like hurts me, I'm just like, that's it. Dead to me. And I'm gonna destroy your life by not being a part of it. Yeah, steam your yoni, please. That's so funny. Okay. Virgo, it's about reclaiming your sacred sexuality just for you and whoever you might want to share it with. And so I feel like this is because for you Virgos, if you aren't partnered up, there is someone that wants to like come in, and it wants to be a new chapter of sexual union. So it's time to like clean out all the sexual juju so you can like really start afresh with this next person. Love that for you, David. Love that for you, David. Hello, Daniel. Oh, Virgo. I just finished Virgo. Daniel, you Virgo, right? I just finished Virgo. Hey, very nice, Daniel. The Virgo, right, is about cutting the sexual ties. This one must go and cut the tie to everyone anyone's ever been intimate with. Very nice. Love this, on point. Must make room for the next person, but this one must cut the tie. Like your energy. Thank you, Yale. Okay, very good. Are we tracking? I will start black magic maybe. No, David, do not start black magic. We only do white magic. But yeah, it's the spiritual cleanse. It is the sexual cleanse. Making room for looking at intimacy and transforming yourself in a new way. TJ, girl, I can relate. Oh my god, yeah. Literally, Leo risings. It's like, I'm going to remove myself from your social life and from your real life. And that's like my biggest punishment to you. And I love that for us. Okay, what's your moon, Dan? I feel like I should know this because I did your reading. Libra. Where are my Libra? And then we're going to do Scorpio after Libra. Libras, TJ, it's for you. Libra, 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 Libra. Libras, this is happening in your 7th house of partnerships, one-to-one relationships, alliances or conflicts or legal matters. So, this is the house of partnerships for Libra. Night, night. I love you, David. I'll see you on Thursday. We're going to go for dinner and then go for barbs, okay? Can we do that, please? I love you, Leota. Libra rising. That's why, TJ. Oh, I love it for you, TJ. Freeds, love you. Okay, Libra. What is the thorn in your side? So TJ, for the rising, that will be how you show up in the world. 7 of Cups in the Cat Tarot deck. 7 of Cups. It's these little kitties. This little kitten choosing from crazy lots of things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Libra, this is happening in your... It's happening in your 7th house, and you got the 7 of Cups. Love this for you, okay? Okay, so we are looking at the ways in which we have settled in our relationships, in our friendships, in our sexual partners, in our romantic whatever. So Libras, what are the ways in which you have settled because you believe that you had no options? You believe that you were so unlovable. So the first person that came on, you were like, well, I better take that person because who else is going to love me? Okay, Libra, must I say, this is the thorn in your side. And maybe you settled, and that's okay. But now it's time to get unsettled, okay? We ain't settling anymore. If the relationship is not working for you, it's not going to get better. And I think you know that. Oh, Nicola down south, thank you. I'm not very clued up on astrology. What does it mean when you talk about sign is rising? Purple Unicorn has a really great definition of rising being how you show up in the world. But I like to say, if you were a house, your rising is like the outside of your house. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, and Purple Unicorn, why don't you like Libra men? I don't know very many Libra men, I feel. But okay, so Libra, we ain't settling, okay? So the universe just wants you to pay attention. Like, of course, your big tete is going to be like, break up with that motherfucker tomorrow. But realistically speaking, the universe, spirit, I'm going to differentiate what big tete man is saying and what she's channeling. Spirit wants you to look at all the ways in which you feel like you've settled in your life and ask yourself, why have I settled? What is something I believe about myself that is causing me to settle? Because if you can identify who made you feel that way or what made you feel that way, you know, then you're getting to the root of the problem. Yeah. Aroha, you're Virgo. Did you hear Virgo? I've recently done a cleanse of my friend circle. Went from 10. Oh, that's so good, TJ. Honestly, the inner circle cleanse is so important. And I feel like the more that you inner circle cleanse, the more time you have for yourself, and then your vibrations rise and then you attract better people on high vibration. So yeah, this is so thematic for you. One-to-one relationships, partnerships, alliances. Hi, Manifesting Joy. How are you? Oh my God, Aroha, we're on Libra. Virgo was all about a sexual tie cutting cleanse. Okay? Cut sexual ties with past sexual partners. Yes, I'm recording this live. Look, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't have Virgo in my chart except in Jupiter. Editing is just like, I don't love editing. So I might just upload the full thing on YouTube with timestamps and you can just go listen to your sign. Yeah, because your beliefs and values didn't line up. So, but when you settle for people because you're scared of being alone, that's what happens. Okay, then Libra, let's go. Yes, best way to. Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube, I think. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to cut it into little things. I'll try. I haven't even finished posting the ones that I did for the full moon. Oh my God, that's so interesting, TJ. Only a few of your friends supported you. So how did they not support you? Okay, Libra. And this is, my God, this is for you. These are for you. What's your YouTube name? It's Amanda Grace Leo. Yes, I love this. Okay, so this is what the universe wants you to plant the intention for this month. So this month, it's a really good month for you to look at your abundance, Libra. What are the ways in which your ancestors settled? Your bloodline. So that's your, like, you know, all of our ancestors have gone through huge economic crises, right? So I feel like, you know, like, and because of that, at times our ancestors, our grandparents, our parents have had to settle because economically and socially that's what they had to do. But if you know, look at the ways in which your parents have settled. You know, we always look and be like, oh my God, I'm going to do things so differently from my parents. My parents didn't have this option. So now the question is, now that you know that your parents didn't have that option, or you saw that they did and like what they've done with what they have, how are you being the cycle breaker? And how is that allowing more abundance into your life so that you don't settle? Because I really want to say for you, Libra, that abundance is here. It is abundant. It is a time of intergenerational healing. But we have to make different choices. We have to use the gifts that were given to us and be okay with making different choices. And then Knight of Swords is asking us, with what we know to be true, how are we moving with what we have? I know we always want more. And we think that more is going to solve our problems. But you know what's really going to solve our problems? It's kind of making use of the things that you know to be true. The things that you are learning about yourself. The things that your relationships that you're settling for are revealing to you. This is your secret weapon. So again, you pull out the thorn that was, I'm not good enough and I don't want to be alone. And knowing that, and knowing why you're settling is going to liberate you. It's going to be your sacred weapon. It is going to be the thing that really, really pushes you forward. Oh my God, I love that. Yeah, TJ, I love that. Yeah, and honestly, those friends are probably going to be coming for the next 5 years. It's the same for me. Like, I'm not... Same. Good Lord, don't date them. That's so funny. Oh my God. Post up shorts on YouTube. What's your YouTube name? Hardest hit to be a creator. Oh my God, yeah, but it's editing everything into shorts. Lol. But you know, the shorts on YouTube that are getting the biggest hits right now are like my funny shorts. They're getting like 10k views, so I'm going to be making more funny. I'm going to post my card of the day, plus I'm going to make funny views. But on YouTube especially, if they want... I feel like astrology... It's like astrology humor, but like astrology readings don't do as well in terms of individual videos. So, this is great for you. Yeah, the roasting ones. Oh my God. Yeah, the roasting ones, TJ. Oh my God. Okay, so... The void. Oh my God, we need to enter the void. This is your superpower. Libra, when you feel so depleted, just go into the void and remember that you are everything and that you are nothing. That nothing, I feel like nothing means, if like sometimes we think that it's also like not over identifying with everything. Thank you, Korunawa. Thank you, Manifesting Joy. Oh my God, TJ, you like my shorts? Which shorts do you like the best? That's what I want to know from YouTube audience. Why are you here? Why are you with me? What videos you like? Actually, TikTok, same. The void. Libra, everything is meaningful and everything also doesn't matter. And that's truly liberating. So, you know, get into the void. When you can be comfortable, Libra, in the void. And I think this is true for not settling. Sometimes we're so worried that if we don't settle, we'll be lonely. But sometimes we need to hang out in the void of the loneliness. Because then we can truly discover who we are. So if you're constantly like distracting yourself or like trying to bring someone in so you don't feel the void, if you're constantly distracting yourself or running away from the void, you will never truly find out what you're made for. Because in the void, a lot of beautiful things happen, actually. Oh my God, I love that, Manifesting Joy. Okay, great. I'll upload the long form. I really will. And this one I'm being more snappy, so I really hope that this is good. Okay, so we are next on to Scorpio. Pomegranate, how are you? I love you. Scorpios, all the Scorpios on here. Oh my God, I love that. Was I roasting one of my followers? What did I roast them with? What did I say? Oh my God, did I roast them? Shit, man, the roasting is so real. You should have seen. So what happened recently is that I on my Instagram, I got people to send me their big three, and then I just roasted them, and everyone's like, please roast me. Oh, Manifesting Joy, thank you. And love my water bottle. Oh, yay. My friend Green. Love. And also I'm eating chocolate. Okay, let's see. Where is Scorpio? Where are the Scorpios? Scorpio. Let's go. Scorpio. This is happening in your 6th house. Here we go. I know, right? It's a Leo and Mercury. Everyone's like, roast me, please. And I'm like, I will. I love roasting people. I actually do. It's so bad. Okay, Yale. Hello, Yale. Tala's like, hello, me, please. Oh my God. Oh my god, TJ, Scorpio, Venus, and Pluto. So it's like, in love, you just want your lover to be obsessed with you. And you withhold information about yourself because you're scared that if they find out who you are, they won't be obsessed with you. Is this true? On my posty job, I was working with 3 Scorpios. Oh my god, that's so intense. It's only because I have to pull, I know. This was $1.60. Why do we pay so much money for Easter eggs when we could pay $4 for a block of chocolate, like 3 times more the amount? It's because of the thinness of the chocolate. Oh my god, that's so funny, purple unicorn. Okay, Scorpio. Yes, TJ. You want them to be obsessed with you. Same, this was like $1.64 for like the big, where is it? The big box. I got the big egg box. Okay. Scorpio is happening in your 6th house of self-improvement, work routines, health and nutrition, and employment. So it's all about the routines. Yellow. $1.64. And then my sister and brother came over and said, why can't we have any? I'm like, I should have bought 10. I knew it. I should have bought 10 of them. But I wanted to be good, but I could have given them to my siblings. Okay. Scorpio, what is the thorn in your side? What is the trigger that's coming up for you? Something that the universe wants you to pay attention to? Hey. Are you doing why now? 135, or is it £1.35? 135 pounds? Okay. Manifesting joy, you were like reduced at 100. I was like, the cost of living is crazy. I was like, I didn't know the cost of living in the UK was so fucking crazy that you're paying 135 pounds. Okay. Yes, Mr. Dot, I love that. Queen of Wands, I love this for you. Okay, so Scorpios, this is Scorpio, right? Queen of Wands, we are looking at our creativity. We are looking at our energy. We are looking at what is the time that you are spending doing things that you love. And what is the time that you are spending with your creativity? Truly. You need to dedicate time. So Scorpio, in yourself, in your habits, health and nutrition, if you are feeling blocked in your body, or if you're feeling really restless, it's because you're not dedicating enough time in your everyday routines to really work with the body. The Queen of Wands to me is coming back to the body. Connecting with the body. Connecting with your sacred fire. Making sure that you are not burnt out. So, you know, oh my god, I love that. My inner Annie Lennox. So I really feel like the Queen of Wands is really in charge of her creativity, and she can really rule from a place of like, of just, she knows how to push forward. She knows when to hang back, and she knows how to use her fire to smote a motherfucker. But that's because she is so good in her body. She doesn't burn out. So Scorpio, in terms of your habits, we really want to look at the ways in which you are making sure that you are sustainably moving forward and using your energy and your fire, and that your nervous system is not overloaded. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment, then it's like, Juno, hey Fifi, how are you, girl? So yeah, if you're a bit burnt out at the moment, we know why, right? So your work and routines. If you want to live a more creative life, Scorpio, then we really need to look at what it really is, looking at like what's going on in your health and nutrition. How are you feeding the body? How are you nourishing the body in a way that is really truly stoking your fire? I would look up the Ayurvedic system, which is the ancient Indian Vedic system. You know, like it's all about firing up your digestive system. You know, what are you eating that's getting you going, that's giving you energy? Like, we're talking about work routines. How are you giving yourself an energizing break? Are you drinking too much coffee? Etc, etc, etc. Yay, Fifi. Oh, fantastic. Come through. I'm doing reading. I've got 4 slots left for a reading at the end of this. I'm doing, and it's a $20 donation. So if you'd like a reading, link in bio for a reading. Is she? Okay, so then Scorpio. I've always found that love for me has always taught me a real life lesson. I think having Pluto there also leaves me prone to... Yes. TJ, what is your what's your Chiron in, or your North Node or South Node? Yeah, I'm like, give me love, respect, peace, and money. Okay. Scorpio. Oh! Scorpio, what is the intention that the universe wants you to plant? It is temperance. I love this. So in your... oh my god, temperance is all about your routines and it's going step by step. Oh my god, I love this. So Scorpio, the focus for you, this solar eclipse and what's wounded, like, you know, conjunct with Chiron, the wounded healer. Scorpio, it truly is about, we're looking at your habits. Remember that all of the changes that you want to see, the big changes, it starts small. So we need to talk about habit stacking. If the big changes and the big transformation, because Scorpio is all about that shit, that you want, like, it's all about really making sure that, you know, all the changes you want, start small. So, when, you know, sometimes when we want to change something, you know, like when we want to get more physically active, we're like, I'm going to go to the gym 4 times a week. And like, you ain't even going 1 time a week. How are you going to go 4 times a week? So this is the biggest tool I learned from my personal trainer was that what is manageable? Let's just start small. Let's just go once a week. And when we master that, then we add on another habit. You know, we change another habit. So growing the everyday things, the habits that you are growing now, start small and then stack them, you know, as you go. Let us truly net. And the whole thing about temperance is, if you are walking so fast, you will not be able to pour the magic cups because you're going to spill everything everywhere. Because temperance is like the seraphim, right? And they've got the 2 cups in, they're distilling the magic water. So if the fucking angel was like running because they want to get to their destination, they would just spill the water everywhere. But the magic is in the little things for you. One day at a time. Soft down in Cancer, Chiron and Leo, same. Yeah, it's not 100 sprint, but a marathon. So Scorpio, we are looking this month at really coming out. We are in for the long haul. We're not just here for a short time and a good time. We're here for a long time. So I love that. Baby steps. I really, really, really love that. So I really feel for you, Scorpio. It's all about your creativity, your daily habits. What is your body doing? Because I really feel like this solar eclipse for you, Scorpios, it wants to bring in something new. It wants to herald in a new era. But unless, like, this is the preparation time where you get your routines good now. If you get your routines good now and you start the work on your routines now, Scorpio, the big things will come, I promise you. But we need to set you up for success. We don't want to set you up to be overwhelmed and burnt out. We want to set you up to be sustainable and to be energized and to be able to up level in a healthy way. Okay, Gemini, Rawinia. Gemini, I can't really remember. What was Gemini? Okay, what is the superpower for Scorpio? Get curious and underworld. Oh, great, because Scorpio, you 100% rule the underworld, right? So Scorpio, it's all about really, I want you to get curious about what happens in your routines. And I also want you to get curious about what are the, in the underworld, a lot of things happen. So below the surface, behind the scenes, what is the work that you are doing in your mysterious behind the scenes, Scorpio, that's really going to, you know, like really affect what goes on above above ground. It's really the things that we do behind closed doors, as you very well know, Scorpio. The things that we do behind closed doors is really where the real magic lies. And I want you to also get curious about how your habits are revealing certain things about yourself that you believe in. How are your habits allowing you to delve into the underworld safely? So, I love that for you, Scorpio. Sitting at 6 minutes. Okay, thank you so much. I've stopped I really stopped my timer. Okay, so we have Sagittarius. Any Sagittarius here? Please make some noise. 4 more. Very good. Oh, yeah, I need a hustle because 8:39, 30, fuck, I've gone on for a long time. I guess I started properly at about 9 o'clock, didn't I? Okay, Sagittarius, 5th house of Sag Sun. Sag, this is happening in your 5th house of creativity, of recreation, Procreation, pleasure, romance, children, play. So Sagittarius, this is your pleasure, children, playfulness. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go. What is the wound in your side that we need to... Oh my god, the stalling, the Eight of Wands. It's all about the stalling. So Sagittarians, where are you feeling like the momentum is stalling in your life, and how is that making you feel? Like, there's something to do with, like, I guess in terms of pleasure, I mean, if you're trying to have a baby and it feels like this right now, like, creativity, where are you stalling? Where do you feel like things are not moving, so you're getting really discouraged and it's burning all your creativity? Because there is something in there. Like, what if you just accepted that this was a time right now, Sagittarius, to hang out and let it come and not push? The more you surrender to the momentum and sat with that and said, okay, well, if things are not moving, I'm not going to force it. And I'm going to just spend a bit more time sitting with spirit and sitting with my creativity and asking, how would you like to play? You know, spend a little bit more time playing than you are pushing ahead. It's about creative play at the moment, Sagittarius. This is in the 5th house of creativity. Okay, Sagittarius. So wherever the momentum is stalling, it is an invitation for you to lean into your creativity and pleasure. And because in pleasure and play, and maybe spend some time with children, you might find that it gives you a spark of joy that then pushes the momentum forward. Sometimes we think of momentum as things actually happening, but true momentum is sometimes the universe is working that momentum behind the scenes. But what we're looking for is the energetic drive inside of us to not die, no matter what externally is happening. So Sagittarius, what is your focus? Knight of Cups, lead with the heart, babe. I love this, Knight of Cups. This is 100% on point with the card I just drew, Eight of Wands. So with pleasure, you need to, what are the ways, Sagittarius? You need to make more time to lead with your heart, truly. You need to make time to tune into your heart, and you can do that by doing things that you love. I reckon spend a little bit more time with kids. Yeah, it's upside down, it's reversed. So when it's reversed, I would take that as a blockage. So honestly, Sagittarius, I just want you to spend a bit more time with kids or with people who are youthful in spirit, who are young at heart. And I want you to observe the way that they play and the way that they are open to life. And spend a little bit more time in creative play with your inner child. Instead of getting caught up in the hustle, let's get caught up in the play, because great things can happen when you play. Honestly, I'm a face painter, and my company, Face Patel Face Painting, I'm always like, you know, like, I think my tagline is empowering through creative play. When you are in the creative play space, you're not thinking about necessarily how other people see you. You're just kind of focused on the task and what's happening and how you're figuring it out, where you're going. And that is really the secret to creativity. And that's really truly where I believe empowerment is, because you start going from the external to the internal. Yeah, this is what you're planting. So you're planting creative play, spending more time with children, spending more time playing with kids or young at heart. Just play games, play. Okay? And as you do that, you'll be able to connect with your heart and then start to lead from your heart. As children are completely heart-led, you know. Yes, I'm a face painter. You know, children, they're so one with their emotions and heart. You know, like when they're happy, it's like they're so happy. But when someone takes away their toy, it's like the world has collapsed. When children don't get what they want, they throw a fucking tantrum. They're like, it's like they're so with their emotions. So that is kind of like the call for you, Sagittarius. So, yeah, play with your cats. So, Sagittarius, ooh. This is the superpower that you need to lean into when you're feeling depleted, which is your soul work. Let's ask the question and come back to, what is our soul work? And we've got the sacred bee. Remember I told you about the dreamer I had about bees? What is the work? What does your soul want to do? What is the work? Like, if you could do one thing and not get sick of it, what is it? What is the thing that you will be working on till the rest of your life? In fact, I would like for you to go and read up on your North Node, actually. And TJ, you said your North Node is in Capricorn. and Chiron and Leo. So it's how you show up in the world. So this soul work, like look at your North Node. That's where your soul wants to ascend. Oh, in Taurus. So we're looking at pleasure. Okay, I want you to look up at your North Node. What is your soul really here to do? What is the direction it's going on? So go and honestly, the Chani app, CHANI, is having it's giving you 1 month free for Mercury in retrograde. Go and look up what the North Node is in your chart. Okay, very good. Chop chop. Capricorns, where are you? Oh my god, you got British short hair? I want British short hair. They're so cute. Oh my god, I really want a British short hair. Ah, purple unicorn. So this is where your soul wants to ascend to, actually. You can hustle because you're a Capricorn, right? But you can also you can experience pleasure. Yeah, look at the house. I really think I'm supposed to heal my families. I love that. The 4th house is home, private life, roots, heritage, subconscious. Yeah. So the North Node is in Capricorn. Is to never give up on breaking the intergenerational. But remember, part of the healing the intergenerational trauma is also leaning into the intergenerational gifts. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Capricorn. Yeah, Bowsy poop. Oh my god, manifesting joy. I'm gonna come to London just for a bit of short hair. Okay, let's go. We're moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this is happening in your 4th house of home, private life, ancestral roots, heritage, subconscious patterns. Very fun, very fun. London British short hairs. I'm gonna find that. Manifesting joy. Can you DM that to me, please? Okay, Capricorn. So let's find out. What is the thorn in your side? Oh, I'm gonna keep shuffling. Wow. What is the thorn in your side? What is the trigger that's coming up? Page of Swords. Oh, what are the ways in which you are learning? And in your learning, maybe you've made a few mistakes, and that's okay. You're not perfect. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so I feel like the Page of Swords is asking us what are the things that we're learning. So I guess what I'm getting a little bit is like, for you Capricorns, it's looking at the ways in which, yes, you were naive and you made mistakes. So you got to forgive yourself. And how, like Capricorns, if you never made mistakes, then you could never learn truly. So I think it's a really good time for you to review what are the things, what are the beliefs that you had, what are the ways in which you were, your naivety led you to be hurt. But it was, and what are the lessons that were really painful for you, but were actually very effective because they were so painful. But I think there's a little bit of kind of work that we want to do around painful lessons. Sometimes with painful lessons we carry a lot of bitterness, when in actual fact the painful lessons become our best weapon. Yeah, that's what TJ said. Oh my god, Capricorn, yeah, son. We judge ourselves so harshly because of all the people that depend on you. Vietnam, no Singaporean. Do you know what I mean? So like, I think Capricorn, don't let the difficult lessons leave a bitter taste in your mouth. And how can you turn these bitter lessons into your greatest weapon, the weapon that is truly going to break the intergenerational trauma, the ancestral ties? So there is a golden nugget. There is a nugget of gold that is hidden within these little things. Yes, resentment until proven clarity. Correct. So what is the way in which you can really chase the clarity of the lesson, I feel? Yes, Capricorn, get over your ego with grace. Manifesting joy. Manifesting. Oh my god, that is so funny. Manifesting joy, that is so brutal. You are like roasting harder than, like, that's just a brutal roast. What's your Mercury in manifesting joy? Okay, Capricorn, what is something that we're planting? What is the seed that we're planting? Oh, here we go. The Hermit, like Leo. Stay in the moment. Don't get caught up with what's going to happen somewhere down the line. We don't know. And that's not up to us to know. It's up to the universe to arrange it. Focus on what you need to do in the moment. Focus on the A. Actually, Capricorn, this is so true. Capricorns are always... In a way, Capricorns are quite good at the Hermit. I feel like they're all about like, well, I just gotta take one step at a time. Like, I just gotta keep on going. But I think the Hermit is actually asking you to trust that wherever you go, something is gonna be good. Like, you need to trust your inner compass more than you trust the prescribed path that you found yourself on. You know, I love that. Come through, universe. I'm willing to be a student and learn. Yeah, sometimes I need a good dose of that humbling too. So I really feel like, oh my God, yay, Kareem, thank you. So the Hermit is just like, Capricorn, part of the Hermit also is not completely, they're not dying on their path. They're not only walking one path. They pivot. They do kind of strange things. So Capricorn, don't worry about how you're going to get there. I just want you to trust the process. I want you to trust the process, and I want you to know that, like, you can pause at any time. I'm going to interpret this for you, Capricorn, as this is sacred pause. So don't forget to pause. Sometimes the pause allows you to really ask, is this where I should be going? So that you don't waste like the next, I don't know, 20K. You don't walk 20K and realize walk uphill 20K and realize you're on the wrong mountain. What is the pause that you need to take in the moment that is going to allow your inner compass to really be like, yes, this is where I need to go, you know? This is the right path, or no, I need to pivot. Capricorn, what is your superpower? This battery is just not batterying. Okay, Capricorn, your superpower when you are feeling depleted is connect to the heart. Did I not say, Capricorn, that we need to like come back into our compass to find out where we are? So I really feel like, Capricorn, remember that the sacred pause, being a student, when you're a student, you have certain assessments and you have certain kind of like stop gaps that really, it's really meant for you to evaluate what you've learned. And in the pause of evaluating what you've learned, I really want you to like connect to the heart. I want you to come back to asking, what does the heart want? Does the heart want to continue on, or do I want to go and do something different, and really learn how to really connect with that and to really allow the heart to lead as well, Capricorn. Because I feel like sometimes Capricorns, y'all like to like continue on out of sheer grit. Maybe because someone else said you had to, or you're like, oh, I've already been on this and I need to continue, you know. But Capricorn, really, the more that you come back to your heart and you come out of your ego, and yeah, Capricorn, sometimes you kind of leave from that ego place, right? But the more you leave with your heart, the more that you can do important work, and the more that you find the pivoting and the flexibility that you maybe are not so good at comes easier to you when you're more in sync with your heart. Okay, very good. Now I'm going on to Aquarius, second to last. TJ's like, gotta continue climbing that mountain no matter if it's the wrong mountain. I thought I'm on like, it's like, what if you were on Mount Doom though, girl? You know, like, that's so funny. Hey guys, all right, I'm gonna open up 5 spaces for four more spaces for paid readings. Link in bio. It's your time. Oh yeah, you're Aquarius, right? Aquarius, it's your time then. Okay, Aquarians, make some noise. Aquarius, this is happening in your 3rd house of mindset, thinking, speaking and writing, siblings, relationships, communication and learning. Very mercurial things. This is the way you think. Ha ha ha. This is the Aquarius 3rd house of like thinking. You know, I like to joke about Aquarius is like, Aquarians are all like, it's not about what I feel, but it's about what I think about what I feel, which I think is really funny. Okay, Aquarius, what is the thorn in your side? What is the wound? Oh my God, betrayal. Who betrayed you? Who betrayed you, Aquarius? Who made you feel like they didn't care about you? Oh my God, that's so funny, Belle. Belle just said, thank you, Amanda, for pointing out to Belle that she needs to speak more with her heart than her ego. Belle, is that E who's typing this? Yes, Belle, speak with your heart lah. My aunt's an aquarium. She's cold as. Manifesting joy. That's so funny. She's an aquarium. I love that. Aquarius, you are aquarium. Okay, 5 of Swords. We're looking at mistakes. We're looking at betrayal. So there is something to do with betrayals in maybe your siblings, but also maybe the way your mind betrayed you. You thought that this is what you wanted and you got there, Aquarius, and realized My mind lied to me. My mind lied to me. This is what it's about. So, oh my God, E, that's so funny. So, who has betrayed you in your relationships? And what do you think about the betrayal? How do you feel the betrayal? How have you betrayed yourself? Who has betrayed you and how have you betrayed yourself? These are the themes for you, Aquarius. What are the parts of yourself you have betrayed? Because what are the individual small things about yourself that you have ignored? How have you betrayed yourself because you thought you needed to squash that for the bigger picture? Does that make sense? Yeah, so yes, that's so true. It's like, I need to be with this person for the bigger good. Fucking bullshit. You need to be with a person because you love them. Not because you want, like, I know Aquarians want to help everybody, but like, fuck. Be with someone because it's good for you too, you know? Don't be with someone out of pity. Okay, Aquarius, here we go. This is what you need to focus on. 6 of Pentacles, generosity. Okay, Aquarius, what are the ways in which you are being generous to yourself? Okay, when you are over generous to other people in your relationships, in the way you know, do you know why, Aquarius? Is because you ain't being generous to yourself. So being generous with yourself, Aquarius, will really help in your relationships. You know, I really feel like, yeah, the more generous you are to yourself, the more you can also extend the same grace and compassion to other people when they fuck you over. So actually, when someone betrayed you because you gave too much to them, right? Hi, Lexi. Hi, Alexa. Good morning. Hi, Shiro. So I feel like for you, Aquarius, the theme is like, the theme for Aquarius, what I'm feeling is like, I gave too much and they fucked me over, and now what am I left with? The bitterness, right? So just remember that when the way you betrayed yourself has something to do with what you believe and how you feel about yourself. So let's come back and look at the grace. I want you to focus this month on what is the grace and the compassion and the love that you are extending to yourself. The love that you think that the world needs, it's time to give that back to yourself, okay? I know yours are always focused on the big collective and the big dreams, but I'm telling you that the theme of tonight is individual. Collective change starts from the individual. So I'm telling you that you cannot show up for the world and you cannot change the world unless you fucking change yourself. And that includes changing the way that you back and that you love yourself, and stop over giving and being a people pleaser. That's ego. That's not love. Okay, I'm sorry, I gave Aquarius a name. I love you, Aquarius. Also, get into your feelings. I say this every reading, Aquarius. Feel it in your body. And now, what is your secret superpower, Aquarius? Dare to dream. Okay, good. Dare to dream reverse. What are you dreaming of? It's reverse though. But remember that your dreams, in order to really go for the dreams that you want, you have to back yourself. You really have to back yourself. So the way in which you're always encouraging other people to reach for the stars and go for the dreams, I want you to do that to yourself, and I want you to really go for it. So I feel like Aquarius is big egos. They always think, Aquarians always are like, but I want to do it for I want to do it for the world. It's okay, instead of admitting that sometimes they just want to do it for themselves, and that's okay. Sometimes Aquariuses are like, this is good, what I'm doing is good for the world. But you can just want to do something that's good for you, Aquarius. Do you know what I mean? So come back, really dare to dream. Dare to dream for yourself and for the world. But the change that you so wish, the ways in which you want to be perceived as a change maker, as someone who affects globally, that really starts with how you see yourself and how you love yourself. So the radical change that you so want starts with you, Aquarius. They want to do it for the fame and ego. I know, I get it, because I'm a Leo as well. So I identify with that. But I think, I feel like the dare to dream is dream big, for you, and don't be afraid to admit that it's for you. Have I done Pisces yet? No, but I am very lucky because we're about to do Pisces. My lucky last is Pisces. Yeah, I feel like Aquarians is all about for the good of the greater good, and because they're always about the greater good, they miss the individual. They really miss the individual connections and individual experiences that make things so important. So Aquarius, get down to the details, and I promise you that in the details you will find the ways in which you have betrayed yourself and how you can start to reclaim. And part of that reclamation has a ripple effect to your bloodline and to people around you. And I really kind of want, like, extend yourself grace and love, and it's about reclamation. I want you to think about the word reclamation. Aquarius, I hope that makes sense. Perfect timing, Chris. Kia ora. My previous coach is an Aquarius. Oh my God, you're Martina, how did you know I'm a Leo? Oh, I said that. I am a Leo. Can you not tell? Oh my God, yeah, you talk about this coach. Pisces time. Okay, Daniel, I hope that was helpful for you. Okay, Pisces, lucky last Pisces, this is happening in your second house of oh my God, I love this. TJ's like, Aquarius always doing extra. I'm like, sit down, you're doing too much. Okay, Pisces, this is happening in your second house of resources, money, self-esteem, values, and material security. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God. Daniel was like, it hurts, but it's the truth. Shit, man. Aquarius, you are so funny. But Aquarius will go home being like, Aquarius will be like, it hurts, but what do I really think about it? That's the more important thing. It doesn't matter what I feel about it, but what do I think about it? How am I going to rationalize this? That's so funny. Pisces. Cool, Martina. Kia ora. Welcome. Okay, Pisces. Second house, money, self-esteem, how you show up in the world, values, material security, resources. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, great, very good. Pisces, let's go. What's the thorn in your side? Oh my God, Pisces. Two things, the Chariot and Eight of Cups. Okay, cats, and cats. Pisces, this is all about what you are, the thorn in your side. Okay, Pisces, what do you need to walk away from? What are the things that you are procrastinating on leaving behind? What are the daydreams and the past lovers and the past people and the past things that you need, you are like procrastinating, you're like holding on to them because you're like, oh my God, but you know, like they're the one that got away. This is giving like big, like, can we just let go of the one who got away, please? Can we let go of the ideal? Can we just let go of the daydream that is just like, I get it, but it's never going to happen. Or like, even if it does happen, it's not the point. Like, and Pisces is so guilty of holding on to things they know they can never have, or things that they fucked up, because the romanticism of it is so beautiful. Like, the more unavailable, the more they know they can't have it, the more they love it. That's me, the one that got away from Pisces. Me too. Hi, Crystal. Oh my God, Pisces. Pisces and Taurus. Okay, so Pisces, it just is like, fuck. Okay, like that thing, just walk, like, it's time to let it go. Okay, let's not dwell. I know y'all love the pain, but it's time to let go of the pain and just like walk away from the pain. Don't hold on to your pain as the only thing in your life. Why is Pisces like this? Oh my God, TJ, I fucking know, right? So this is the thorn in your side. Pisces, you will feel a lot better if you just let it go a little bit. Okay. And what is the intention you're planting? Oh, I love this. Temperance every day. We need to look at routines as well. And we're looking at money. Okay, yeah, what are the things? Okay, oh, very good. Now, Pisces, we want to work at being in the flow of giving and receiving. This Aries season, Mercury in retrograde. So if this is about the resources, money, and self-esteem, right, Pisces? I guess what are the things, forgive yourself for the financial wounds that you have. I also want to say that some of your relationships have been blocking your money, but also what are the ways in which you hold on too tightly? Do you see the Four of Pentacles? It's like this motherfucker is holding so tightly on to what they want that they are not in the flow of giving and receiving. There are two under their feet and one on their head, but it's not happening in a circular motion. It's stuck. So Pisces, like, I really feel like the more that you kind of lean into, the more that you let things go. Like, if you treated your money like your relationships a little bit more, maybe it'll be better. Do you know, like, let things go. And I want you to look at don't get caught up in the tiny details. Because I know sometimes when we hold on to things, when we want to manifest Look, I always say that the golden rule of manifestation, Pisces, is if you want something, you need to put it out there and set the intention, and then we need to let it go. The more that we are constantly checking up on our views on whether this person has text or whether this job has emailed you, the job opportunity has come, the more that we're blocking the energy. So what was going to help is for you to get into the everyday. So like if you're making the manifestation and sitting with spirit as part of your everyday routine, you're going to build that relationship with trust, so that when you trust, you can afford to let it go. And you don't need to obsess about it. So I really feel like, Pisces, you're being called to kind of let go of the obsession of certain things and really focus on and realizing that, like, and focusing on how you can more healthily engage with the things that you love and the things that you want to manifest and the things that you want to call into your life. Hoarding, Pisces, whether that's pain or money, sometimes blocks you. And yeah, it's nice to live in a fantasy in your head, but you're actually blocking your own intuitive superpowers. Are you going by the hi, Crystal? Yes, I've done Taurus, but I'll post the replay on YouTube. Okay, Pisces, what is your superpower? Here, we got 2. Trust. Oh my God, trust reverse. Pisces, your superpower is learning how to trust. So Pisces, we're really learning how to trust. Hello. I love it. But I've got space for readings, and we've got the sovereign. Pisces, you are a sovereign being, okay? How are you reclaiming your sovereignty? Having control over the things that you want to manifest. It's like, when I say control over things you want to manifest, I guess it's not so much about that. It's about calling back the power. Calling back your power and your agency to do the things that are really good for you. To be able to self-determine. Sovereignty, claiming back your sovereignty. So anytime you feel really lost and that you're so worried you can't trust, come back to who you are and what you know to be true about yourself. Come back and reclaim your power. And then we've got trust, reverse trust. So the trust reverse card is like, the superpower is learning to let go and trust. Truly, Pisces. Oh my God, Pisces don't even trust themselves half the time. Universe have mercy on their souls. Oh my God, amen. So Pisces is about trusting yourself and trusting your sovereignty. Trusting that when you stand in your sovereignty, the things that you want will come. And people, things, situations, work, all of that. Okay? But you really need to reclaim your sovereignty and stand tall in that. So you're right. Actually, TJ, you really, I feel like, reminded me that it's about the trust that we have in ourselves. When we feel like we can't trust the universe, there's some sort of projection going on about not trusting ourselves. So having to overcompensate by like hyperfixating on the details and not being able to let things go, if that makes sense. Okay, so that concludes the readings by zodiac sign. Thank you so much for being here. Now I'm opening up. Hey, Alina, how are you? Gypsies of Pisces. Now I've got 4 slots left for readings, but today it's not for subs. It's okay, Alina. Oh my God, I just did Pisces, baby. It's $20 donation for readings. So, Zen, are you here? Purple Unicorn, my lovely. What did I say for Pisces? Pisces needs to let go. Reclaim your sovereignty. Let go of, walk away from the things that you just need to like walk away from your pain and your ideals in a way. Let go of your pain. Don't hold on to your pain and reclaim your sovereignty. Okay, Zen, thank you for waiting so long. Okay, I love this. Hi, GX2YZ. Pisces, they suffer from self-sabotage. Well, water signs in general. This is so true. Cancer and Pisces are really guilty of the self-sabotage. Okay, so I'm going to end the live video on Instagram. Okay, so now I've just got YouTube. Great. I have some questions today, like something for this whole week. Oh my God. Okay, Crystal, today I'm doing it's like a $20 donation for oh, thank you, Daniel, for being here. Not the self-sabo. Crystal, I'm doing $20 donations for readings today. And then tomorrow I'll be back on here. My mother's a Cancer. She's good at sabotaging. Manifesting joy, you are so spicy. You are so fucking spicy. You're like, I know my auntie's an aquarium and she's so cold. Oh my God, Daniel, tell me. Okay, so $20 question. Zen, what's your question? Lie. I'm gonna post the replay on YouTube. It's not gonna be edited, I'm sorry. So, but I'm gonna put timestamp. So I think I'm just gonna draw the line in the sand of what I can actually humanly do. So I know money. That is okay. Okay, Crystal, tomorrow wait lah. Come back tomorrow. I will be here. Yes. Are you Scottish? I love it. Is that what you have? Okay, yeah, of course. Purple unicorn. Okay. Crystal, don't say you got no money. Say you are budgeting. You are, you know. Okay, Zen, what's your question? Purple unicorn, what's your question? I'm now taking questions and they are by donation for today. We're going to go back to other. Okay, Zen. I know. No, yeah, Crystal, I know. But you don't say you got no money. Don't say you're broke. You know what I mean? Don't manifest it. I love it. It's okay here. Oh my god, TJ, are you also a content creator? Yeah, editing, capping, like I'm not, it's a lot. Are you also, like, how do people, oh no. Yeah, government pay. Yeah, I'm budgeting. Okay, Zen, what's your question? Okay, I'm gonna do purple unicorn. Until Zen, what is V's energy towards our friendship? Let's go. V's energy towards your friendship. Interesting. Oh, I think that she's feeling really burdened. Like, a lot of expectations. Getting the vibe that she wants to burn it all to the ground. Do you feel that? Who wants to do that? You or her? Someone wants to do that. Someone wants to burn everything to the ground, if that makes sense. Oh my god, TJ, amen. So I feel like purple unicorn, there's a lot of expectations, there's a lot of baggage. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think she just has a lot of I think expectations, baggage, Six of Swords, a lot of grief. I think maybe this could be in general. So I don't know. I feel like she's had some sort of troubles with friendships before. She's bringing some sort of baggage from her past relationships and past friendships. Or I don't know if you guys have like a long history where you feel like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's, I don't think it's by you. But she's got some baggage that she's bringing in, is what I feel. Does that make sense? Purple unicorn. Five of Wands here. A lot of conflict. Is she very conflict? Yeah. Conflict. There's actually a lot of conflict. Oh my god, TJ. So do you have to edit? That's what I want to know. Okay. Anytime you get really close really fast to someone, it's kind of trauma bonding. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, when you work together, it happens like that. But if you don't work together, yeah. There's some sort of, like, trauma bonding. Like, she's a Virgo. Conflict avoidant. Baggage. She's quite burnt out as well, is what I feel. She doesn't know how to deal with conflict. There's a lot of expectations. I feel like there's a lot of expectations she has that are not being met. And I just don't think it's healthy for you. So you're going to ask me, Purple Unicorn, I would just take your space and do you. Priorities. What's your priority? What's your priority in this situation, you know? But you know what? It doesn't really matter where she's at with you. Do you know what I mean? Where are you at with her? The question is, where are you at with this relationship? What are your priorities right now? Yeah, like, are your priorities, is this friendship a priority for you? Is actually the question. So the first thing is this friendship a priority for you? And the second question is, how important are friendships to you right now? I guess. So, like, it's really interesting because I recently had to get very, very clear with myself with certain friendships. And TJ, you might feel this, where I had to admit to myself Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. It's not a priority. It's just something I miss. And same, because nostalgia is a bitch. Yes, amen. Myself is a priority. But like at some point I realized maybe I had been saying to myself, oh, these friendships are important to me, but I just couldn't make time for them in the past year or two as I was doing my spiritual growth. They felt it, I felt it, but there was nothing in me that could make me, do you know what I mean? It's like the more I tried to like force myself to make time for them, it just wasn't working. Bowsy poop. Pay now, $20 pay now. So the Two of Pentacles is like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, but I kept on saying that these people are so important to me and I want to make time for them, but I just couldn't do it on the days where and so I had to be really honest with myself and was like, oh my God, these friendships are not, it's kind of like friendships are not a big priority for me at the moment, or like any sort of maintenance that I have to do on friendships, not really high priority if I don't feel like it. And secondly, they must not be, I had to get real with myself being like, yeah, I outgrew them, that they're not a big priority for me anymore. And the fact that they need a higher maintenance than nothing. I was just like, oh my God. So I guess the question for you, like, I think where she's at is that she's really, look, where she's at is she feels like she has a lot of she's got some expectations that are not being met. She has a lot of baggage with past friendships, like people not meeting her expectations. I think she's projecting them onto you. And then she feels there's a lot of conflict and maybe a little bit of drama that maybe you aren't getting into it with her so much. She doesn't love it. So I guess, I know you're not as close, but maybe it's a good thing. TJ, I know, right? You're an editor. I work for a sub-media company that's changing to online. But we need to... TJ, I mean, you don't got Virgo in your chart. Like, shit. I mean, have you always loved editing, TJ? It's true. They're not, and they weren't on my level. So I just couldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do it. Hey, Phoenix. And like, I think as soon as I accepted that, I felt a lot better. But it was very painful to accept that these people that I've known for over 10 years they were important, but only as so far as they didn't demand very much from me, because I'm moving into a phase of my life where my career and my spiritual work is really, really important to me right now, if that makes sense. Hey, Phoenix. Okay. Zen, 你在哪里? Lai. Belle, you just ask first. We sort out payment later. Come. Bellsy poop. Yes, Zen, no problem. Yes, Wolfie, yes, I will. Oh, he wants me to do it offline. Okay. So, Bellsy poop, are you here? I just feel like... Okay, Belle, what's your question? Oh my God, TJ, it's crazy. The like, yeah, okay lah. Yeah, can. Am I just finishing? Yes, Phoenix. I am just finishing. So everyone wants a private reading. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna log off. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta go. But thank you guys so much. TJ, it's so lovely to connect with you. I really have loved connecting with you. Thank you so much, Purple Unicorn. I love you. Phoenix, I do. I'm going to be back on tomorrow. You are a Capricorn. Nothing's... Oh my God. I can just imagine you at the computer and you're so tired, but you're like, I got to make that coin and I got to edit that video. That's so funny. I guess if you're not going to be a Virgo, you know, to the next sign, I would have guessed that's a good editor is a Capricorn. Thank you for staying, TJ. Good morning, and I hope the rest of your day is really beautiful. Just remember, release everything. You is good. I will be live tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow for general questions, and this is by normal donation or subscribing on TikTok. I think I'll open it up for YouTube as well around this time. So, yeah, I'm going to do the restream. It's really great. Oh my God. Thank you, Joy. Okay. By the way, I don't know when I'm going to upload that video. I like to think now, but it'll probably be tomorrow. But come and stalk my YouTube. It's a lot of fun. And I will find you. Happy eclipse new moon, TJ. Oh my God, enjoy seeing it from Texas. I love how you went all the way to Texas to see it. So I don't think I'm gonna see it. So can you please see it for me? Just telepathically send a photo of the eclipse. And I mean, you're in the States. Anyone in the States is really enjoying the eclipse, right? Like it really is hitting hard for y'all. So enjoy it. And it's been so good. Lovely to connect, and I'll see you guys again soon. I'm gonna post the I'm gonna post the replay tomorrow, which will be in at least another 12 hours time, at least. So the replay will be there. And also for all of those who are here, especially on TikTok, feel free to join the group chat. There's a group Instagram chat where we've started sending memes and roasting each other. Not really. But also, I just am so keen to like build a community, because I feel like the collective vibration of a community, like even if you can't afford a full reading or coaching, but the like in this space, like I really feel like it's not just me who has things to offer. You know, you guys, I mean, clearly TJ, like Purple Unicorn, like Manifesting Joy, y'all have so much to just offer. And I just think it's really great to like connect in this space. Okay, good night. Thank you, love. Okay, love you all. Bye. Thank you, Purple Unicorn. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night. Have a good sleep. Happy eclipse.